My wheelhouse is helping people lose weight and get more fit. Change your life. Get your body back the way you want it to be. That's what I do. That's what I'm good at. That's what I love doing. So hey there, Coach Devin here. Online training. A lot of people have been asking me about online training. I'm doing some online training myself lately. Do I like it? Does it work? What is it all about? How does it work? Ton of questions. I get people asking this literally every day now. So I thought I'd tell you a little bit about online training, my experience with it, why I started doing it, and just the 411 about online training in general. You will notice I did cut the tip of the pad of my finger off this morning, cutting up an apple. Looks pretty, it's all taped up. Yeah, still in work though. You gotta be careful of those knives, they're kind of sharp. I got Dev, my wife, some new knives for her Christmas, and I have cut myself several times with them now. All right, before we get going, hit that heart down below, that's a like the video, please subscribe to my channel, and comment if you have questions about online training. Or any questions at all about health and fitness. To be honest, I love to answer them. The reason I make these videos is there's a lot of ridiculousness out there and weirdness out there in health and fitness. There's a lot of fake news. I like to try to give real news. I've been a trainer for 28 years, owned a gym for 11 years. I'm doing this a long time. It's about the only thing I'm good at, really. I've got one thing I'm good at. It's doing training and helping people get fit and lose weight. That's kind of my ballpark. That's what I do for a living. All right. So hit that heart, please subscribe, share this with your friends, and hit the bell. The bell on the other side will tell you when I'm making another video. So you can always watch me, or if you want to, I guess. Anyway, let's talk about online training. So in about September of last year, so we're talking September 2021, I had a client. She got posted, had to go out west. So she's out in Calgary, I believe now. And she'd been with me about 4 years, and she said, Dev, can you do some online training for me, as I've been with you for a long time. You know, we got along really well. And I had never been a guy who did online training. I, for some reason, thought I would hate it. I like in person. I like to talk to people. I like to see people. I'm very much an extrovert. I like to be around people. That gives me energy, makes me feel good. So I had never been into online training. I'd always thought, sounds like no fun to me. But she's a client, she's a friend. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll do it for you. So flash forward, we start in September, at about November, December, she says to me, you know, this is going really well. And I was kind of starting to enjoy the fact that I get messages in the morning. I could see, she sent me progress pictures every week. She sent me measurements every week. Everything's going really well. And I'm like, wait a sec, I'm actually helping her. This is pretty cool. And that's the reason I got into health and fitness. I love fitness, number one, and number two, I like helping people. I like helping people and helping people get more fit and feel better, because I believe quite strongly that fitness will change your life. If you exercise, you'll feel like a different person. When you exercise, you feel like a different person. It releases a lot of hormones, a lot of feeling, you just feel way better. And I enjoy myself personally being fit. I think it is great for everybody. I think it helps to battle depression. It does a lot of good things, so that's why I love doing it. So in November, end of this November, early December, she says, Dev, I'm really enjoying this. You need to do this more often. And I thought, okay, I'll give that a try. And I planned out in December, I built out basically what I do online, which is Project Fit Online. I took all the stuff I do in-house to get people healthy and fit and lose weight. I built out an entire 12-week program, actually 3 of them, so I built 3 phases of it, because I'm like that. I like to be prepared. And I spent an inordinate amount of time and energy planning. I got those 3 phases built. I also built an at-home workout program. I built a couple programs in there because I'm like a muscle gaining one for physique, for the beach, for men and for women, because I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this. I want to be ready. Come January, of course, I get COVID. So I'm stuck at home, feeling like crap. I'm feeling down, and I know I'm sitting in the bedroom. I'm apart from my family because they don't have COVID. I have COVID, and I'm super frustrated. And I remember sitting there thinking, okay, Devin, you have to do this. Like, you can't be stuck at home not doing anything. So I thought, all right, I'll start. And about mid to end of January, I'd recovered from COVID. I'm back at work. The gym is dead. And I'm like, all right, I got to do this thing. I got to pull that Band-Aid off, for lack of a better term, and I just get at it. So I did. And I started with a couple clients. I had a few in Newfoundland. I had one in Ontario, one in Vancouver. They had reached out to me. I was like, sure, I'll do it. And right away, I started getting good results. One of my clients said to me, he'd been with the trainer for a year and a half at this point, a year and a half. And his trainer had suggested he, take some steroids. He was not getting results. He was not happy. 6-8 weeks in, he said, Devin, he sent me some progress pictures and he looked like a totally different guy. And he's like, wow, this is really working. And I thought at the time, wow, what I do in-house, it actually works outside. Like, you know what, I already knew it, but sometimes you worry that the skill set and the things you can provide in-house to someone face-to-face will not communicate well over online. And so basically at that point, when he said that and how much better it was doing, I had another client in Vancouver said to me, Dev, this is going fantastically. I feel like $1 million. She lost like 8 inches in like 6 weeks. She was super pumped. Most of the inches were right from her waist and her hips, so she was excited as hell. And I'm like, okay, now I'm doing this. I know I can do this. And I guess I had somehow created a block in my head that maybe it wouldn't work, but it turned out it was working great. So I was like, okay, that's it. I'm going full on this, do more of it, because I enjoy it. I love getting messages in the morning, and people are, success stories, people doing well. It's awesome. So that's why I'm doing it. It also obviously helped that, the gym was pretty dead. A lot of COVID going on, a lot of stress, obviously, financially for me. So, I was like, I need another revenue stream too. But I turned out I really love doing it. So how does it work? That's the $1 million question. People are like, does it work? Yes, it does. What I can give you, information that I can give you and the knowledge that I have, I can help you get fit. If you listen to what I say and do the things I want you to do, exercise-wise and food-wise, you will get in shape. That's the cool thing. I knew that before, but it really drove home the point with online that I can do this anywhere. I have clients right from Washington State to Newfoundland now, and everybody has been doing really well. How does it work? All right, what's actually cool about this is I found an app. It's called My PT Hub. On that My PT Hub app, I basically create programming within the app. So I built all my programming within the app. So it's all there. I can use it. I can move it, change it. So when a new client comes to me, I talk to them on the phone. I listen to what their goals are. I listen to any injuries they have. And then I take the program that I have and I tweak it to fit for what their goals are and what their injuries are, what equipment they have, etc. Just build it out like that. Food-wise, I break down exactly where I want them to be calorie-wise every day, how many calories they're having on workout days as opposed to non-workout days, what they're doing. I give them a 5-day high-protein meal plan because, heck, you know what? I want you to have options and things you can do that is right there in front of you, so it's going to take away all the roadblocks and the problems. And on top of that, then they can access with me within the app and text me any questions they have. And when I don't hear from them, what I tend to do is I write them back. I'll be like, hey, what's up? I haven't heard from you today. And I talk to them at least 3 or 4 times a week. Every client I talk to, probably 2 to 3 times every week. Lots of clients I have ongoing conversations with. And that's my goal here, is to provide support, knowledge, and help. Accountability is the biggest thing when it comes to health and fitness. When people will come to me to get help, they're coming to the gym and they know that I'm going to bust your ass and you're going to work hard. And so they know they have to do their other workouts beforehand, because if you don't do them, you don't want to go through the stuff I'm going to make you go through if you haven't done your prep work. If you haven't eaten well, I'm going to know, I'm going to be able to tell. Same thing applies here. They have the accountability, which is kind of in a way guilt, the accountability of knowing I'm going to check in. I can see when they do their workouts. I can see if they're following their food plan. I know if things are going well, and I can make changes on the fly to help them. So it has been actually super cool. You know, I'm now having the opportunity to work with more people across the country and into the US. It's just a very cool experience and a fun experience to be able to do something and help more people out there, you know, and do it all in an online manner. And the only regret I have, and it's the only regret I have when it comes to online training, is I didn't do it earlier. I had no idea how much I would enjoy it and how much I would say, man, I wish I was, you know, doing this a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Now, I don't know if it would have worked as well before COVID. I mean, you know, more people are interested in, you know, online options, but I had just never done it. And for some reason, I put up a roadblock for myself, which I don't normally do. But for some reason, I did it. I thought I wouldn't like it. But in the end of the day, Turned out I really enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. Every morning I get messages. I talk to the clients. I literally have ongoing conversations with probably 20, 25 people. Right now, I think there's about 25 I have on the roster right now. It's just super cool. And you get to help, I get to help people all over the country and right into the US instead of just helping the people in the gym, which is why I got into fitness in the first place. So it's actually a super cool thing. If you're interested at all, feel free to message me. Check me out on Instagram. It's at 360FitGym. I post a bunch of stuff on there. Facebook or comment on this if you want. If you're interested at all, I can tell you what my wheelhouse is. My wheelhouse is helping people lose weight and get more fit. Change your life. Get your body back the way you want it to be. That's what I do. That's what I'm good at. That's what I love doing. So, listen, if you're one of those people that want some help with your health and fitness, I would be honored. I would love to do it, and I would be honored to do it. If you have comments, questions, things you want me to talk about, or if you want me to help you out with your health and fitness, write it up down below. I would love to hear from you. Have yourself an amazing day, everybody. It's sunny here in Nova Scotia. It's a little cold, but still sunny. Spring is on the way, guys. Spring's on the way. Have yourself a great day. Don't fight the awesome.